Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am your teacher, Abdurshid Mir, from BHSS Lingate. Dear students, I have been assigned the job of teaching you education, 11th class students. Dear students, today we will try to define the word education. What is education? Its meaning. Dear students, as you know, it's very difficult to give one definition or one definite meaning of term education. It is a very broad term. It has very vast meaning. All of us may vary well know that education is the modification of behavior. It's a well-known definition of education. But we may not explain it in definite terms. Different philosophers, educationists, thinkers, statesmen, and politicians will give different definitions of education according to their own outlook on life and according to the circumstances they have been facing, they have been in. So we cannot say that one definition is sufficient to define the word education. As I have said, I have already told you that this education word is education. It is a very, very vast word. It has in it a very vast meaning. Dear students, as you must have heard that it is a continuous process. Education is a continuous process. It has passed through many ages and stages in the process of evolution, and at every stage it has had a different meaning according to the conditions then prevailing. The concept of education is settled in the process of evolution, which will never come to an end. It is therefore rightly said that last word on education will never be said. Education deals with an ever-growing man in an ever-growing society. Its concept, therefore, can never be static. So, my dear students, let's move to the etymological meaning of education. What is the etymological meaning of education? Let's try to understand this also. According to one view, education originated from the Latin word educia, which means to bring up or to nourish. There is another derivation from the Latin word educia, which means to lead out or to draw out. According to this view, the main purpose of education is to draw out rather than to put in. There is yet another view, according to which the term education comes from the Latin word educatum, which means the act of teaching or training. Education, thus, dear students, means both the acquisition of knowledge and experience, as well as the development of skills, habits, and attitudes which help a person to lead a full and worthwhile life in the world. It is, in fact, a process of training the individual through various experiences of life so as to draw out the best in him. Dear students, it is all for today. We have tried to understand the meaning of education, to try to define the word education. I hope you will have understood this today, and I request you to consult books, read the relevant material available to you regularly, and prepare the lessons for the exams to come, so that you can come out as successful candidates. Dear students, it's all for today. Tomorrow I will be with you again with another topic. Till then, bye. Assalamu alaikum.